I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous.
Better.
And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me.
Okay. Well, then we have to... Oh, we have this silver sword there.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
Okay, it seems that I cannot hurt it. Come on. Ah, come on. She's quite a strong one. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
What now, you piece of filth?
So... Okay. So what is far more useful than raw meat? Good to know. Let's dance a little more. Oh, damn it.
You cannot win. You know this.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore.
Okay.
Find him immediately. We're
Bye,
close
Puggy.
to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Well. Yes, I do know it's a little bit of cheating, but still, that's... I couldn't let that witch go free. Pesta. I've been here before. Interesting. Well. Oh. Okay, so he's not in his house.
I don't want to see no one. You
Can I? Okay, I will meditate to get full health.
I won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse. Oh! Ouch! What have
F
you
you.
been following?
Just wondering what...
Me? Been locked? Loves...
F you.
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it?
Just a second again.
Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What you
My
want
wife
of
did
me?
hear the pack and came to him. He wanted to get outside to her. She's sitting on the balcony, enjoying a coffee.
I want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle?
And he wanted
What can
to
you know
visit
about
her.
her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Well, we have heard that one before.
What happened on...
Twere Millie. They knew I was no.
They forced you to go...
No, I.
Yeah, that was
First
dumb,
dead.
that was dumb.
My...
That's also the reason why we're switching to
It
him.
wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong... Mage wanted to... Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke...
She was alive the whole.
Not your
It's
fault.
not your...
Gods, what? I didn't know.
If you'd stayed
I take death.
wrong on that...
Yep.
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
So now it should be different.
In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester. What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
Yeah, she's angry.
How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell.
Well?
On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Okay, then let's go there and see if
Nothing.
he's
Let's
really
go.
I'm ready.
in love with her.
Let's go to the tower. Don't be afraid. You'll be fine.
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now she's dead. And it's my fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past, but you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Hey, Pack.
It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
Chop,
Earlier
chop.
the screams. Inhuman they were. Now it's silent.
Hey, Puggy.
Dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
Hey, that little guy. Yes, mommy's outside. Well, I hope he's following me. Helen, bro.
You have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Well,
Well, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it.
okay.
Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
That seemed strange. She killed him.
At last.
The curse is lifted, and Graham and Annabella are reunited.
Where's Graham? I think that there might be a way to save him as well, but on the other hand, I have to say he's now sorry guys, he is now reunited with the woman he loves. Oh, one button. Yes, good to hear. So yes, I want to improve this one. So might not be a happy ending or the happiest of endings, but I think it's good enough. That's okay. That one's okay in my book. Even as a witcher, you can't save anybody. Sorry, everybody. This way you're reunited in life after death. As I said, that's okay. That's okay, I think. So I have to go to Kira, who's over there. So let's go to Midcopse. Also, in Midcopse there was the Elder Man who was... Ah, no. Not now.
Good ladies, they say. Merciful ladies. But where's all that faith coming from?
So, horse, come over here. Yeah, that's better. The horse teleportation isn't working as well as it should. Everything's fine, little fuck. Everything's fine. Except for it's getting cold in here.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded, as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
So, just a second. So.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
Able to persuade Graham to go to the tower with you? Did you mention there was a pester involved?
He knew the risks, but he'd also heard lots of stories about true love, whose kiss can break any spell. Can't help thinking that gave him courage.
And? It ended well?
Depends how you look at it. Curse is lifted, Annabelle's spirit is left in peace. But Graham's dead.
Oh, poor boy. Still, he's proved that true love may be more common than some suppose.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Yeah, bye.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbough. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
So we finished it. I know that there is a question mark just beside me, so I will
ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must.
Pella, is it?
Witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs.
Okay.
Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Okay.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid, this too the Pella knows.
Okay, let's help him.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Okay. Okay, no, I will not... 7. Favor for a friend. Well, since it's a level 6 quest, let's do that one for now, shall we?
Faster.
And I'm off. Okay. Then. Yeah. Damn it, I can see it. So it's better now. You okay, buddy? Yeah, sit down beside me. That's good. That's a good boy. Oh no, it's a little far off than I thought. Let's go back here. So around up here.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Okay. That might be the one we're looking for. Oh, oh. He went straight. Okay.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
No, it really doesn't. Something over there, okay.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. A dry red from Zubaran. Southern slope. Notes of black currant, leftovers, citrus, cuts of meat, cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that.
Or maybe that wasn't for her.
Human, from an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
He died. Vodka with gold friend. Not only with solar for stock, we've sold it for 3 times its cost. Okay. Oh, there's my horse. And it's amazing. Teleportation horse. So let's get back to Kira. Kara? Keira. Well, I don't know how to pronounce her name, I have to say. So let's go on the path for some time so that the stamina of the horse can get fully charged again. So are the quests finished for you, Mrs. Magician? Sorceress.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Oh, so that's the normal. Yeah.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But first, I'll...
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine? Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you. But you must wait a bit.
Color
Then
me
let's wait.
intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Well.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
White mice?
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt. The cane Vin Capel.
Okay. Horses. Okay. Just a second, guys. I have to take a little break. Sorry. So, I'm back, guys. Hello again, hello again.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
Okay.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogle. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother. I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
Yeah, hello, little one. We have to.
Sounds tempting.
Right, guys? We have to.
So tempting, I don't think I can refuse.
Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
More or less.
I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous. Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Okay.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think? Neckline too modest?
It's just
Too
right.
modest.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm. Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
Oh my god. Any port in the storm.
Hey-ya!